Okay, hi everyone. I'm Jonathan Tong from Amadeus, and today I have with me Kenneth Chang, Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer from Corinair. So Kenny, thanks for being with us today. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, Jonathan. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, exactly, likewise. You know, Kenny, the last time we spoke during a similar session, we talked about Corinair's digital strategy. So today, the first thing I wanted to ask, relates to a great online traveler experience. So can you share with us what Corinair has achieved in the areas of digital, data, and loyalty that you are really proud of, and what other airlines you feel should be doing in this day and age?
Okay, so Korean Air started our digital transformation about 6 years back. Actually, 9 years back, well, actually with migrations to Amadeus PSS. Ever since then, we've been working with Amadeus very closely to ensure that our digital transformation was continuously moving forward. And one of the initiatives, Korean Air's digital transformation had an objective where we were so ambitious about offering our partners and our customers the ultimate online experience, from the access to our system to the end when they end up purchasing the ticket. So this required a development of completely new web and a mobile applications that captures the potential customers and inspire their needs by looking at their patterns and understanding what they have done in the past. So Korean Air worked together with Amadeus to migrate using a new architecture that was purely digital based and with open source technology. Amadeus did a great job of converting web services to actual digital APIs, which was so much easier for us, not only from a development perspective, but it actually brought up brand new services to our mobile and web-based offerings. It actually also enhanced the speed of the response and also gives us a flexibility to work with local partners by exposing our services to them. So I'll talk about that a little bit more later, but it was a phenomenal experience that we had throughout the 12-month journey on the new development of the web and the app and applications.
Corinair is one of those airlines who continue to invest even during the pandemic, which is really great. And Amadeus, we are very grateful that we had the opportunity to support you through that period, as you have explained. So the next question would be, how do you see the future of travel and its challenges in the coming years ahead?
I think this speaks for most of the airlines in the industry, where we have both online and offline. We have a lot of offline traditional partners. Now they're evolving into the online concept because I think the customer expectations are changing. So Korean's differentiation is to create a flow that is so unique to our customers. So meaning unique UIs. That's a concept that we're trying to provide. And next, I think we built enough foundation thanks to your digital platform. And now we are ready to go to the next step, which is to provide more personalization features based on our customer profiles, history, their intent, and really taking into the events that were never calculated into the booking flow for their trips. And late now, as a fundamentally, we need to provide these PCR regulations or border control regulations as a part of, it should be part of the booking flow. So our customers really know when they're purchasing the ticket, what their expectations should be. So personalization doesn't really mean we're trying to continuously sell them ancillaries or try to make more revenue off of it. It's really providing the information that person or persons who's becoming our customer to really know what their expectations should be. So trying to be connected at all times. And also personalized takes at a menu level. For example, during the shipping phase, there's a lot of customers who tend to leave in the middle of the booking flow. And we realized that previously everyone had to restart when they connected into our platform. But we worked with you guys to ensure that we introduced something called like shopping cart or continuous booking. So they can leave that, they can save what they're searching for. Then they put it into a cart, and if they can put an alert saying if the price goes down, let me know, and they notify that. That's one. Second one is, because of the advancement in the social platform, we had to work with the local partners. For example, Kakao is a very famous, social communication tool that we have. And we noticed that most of the leisure customers, if they're not only traveling, so if they're traveling with a companion, they usually communicate through the communicator and makes a decision on their destination. And previously, what they had to do is now they had to individually go into a specific platform or partner and purchase the ticket and come back and hopefully they can match it. Now, with the capability that you guys are able to provide to us, now we have extended our service to with Kakao, where we'll make one reservation, send that itinerary to a friend or two, whoever they were chatting with, and they can actually directly connect to our services with the same itinerary, and hopefully at that point the price hasn't changed, so they were able to pay for and secure their seat so that their parties are traveling in the same itinerary. So these are the convenience of the social platforms, but also difficulties for airlines such as Legacy like us to really revamp moving forward to meet the customer need. But I know this is Amadeus session, so I'm not trying to say anything too good about Amadeus, but your platform did provide us the flexibility to really work with our partners on those initiatives.
Thanks, Kenny. I really like what you said about personalization taking place at so many levels. And it's really great to see how Korean Air is really well on your way to achieve those strategies. Well, next question, if I may, during the last virtual digital forum in November of 2020, when we interviewed and we discussed with you, you announced your upcoming mobile application and a new website that you talked about. And I would ask if you would mind sharing at high level what that journey was like and some of the results so far.
Yeah, actually, it was a very exciting to talk about what was coming. And now it's more exciting to talk to you about what came and what we're doing more moving forward. So as of January 8th, 2021, we actually reached a milestone of real digital transformation for our online platform, where we launched a new website and mobile app called My, which means we're taking from a traditional online platform to, we call it personalized My. So if you ever have experienced our mobile app, you'll see tags called My everywhere. So it's about my flight, my journey, my pricing, my itinerary, my services, and all. Having said that, we decided to rebuild our website and app after 4 years of go live because we realized the market is continuously evolving. And our legacy app and web was based on very traditional architecture, monolithic architecture. We had very difficult time trying to enhance it quickly enough to meet the customer demand. So working with your digital APIs, working with and along on top of the MSA architecture, we're able to quickly roll out changes rather than 2 days or 2 months, within 2 hours to quickly as even 30 minutes if we need to fix a quick bug. But overall, because of this, I think, enhanced platform, we saw a 50% increase in visitors from a traffic perspective in the first 3 months. And the visits, the percentage of the visits are continuously growing. And I think the way rate was growing was probably much faster than what Amadeus and both Korean Air expected. So we worked together to fine tune where we were able to get the response time of our app and UI back up to 32% more than where we were before. So I think this is continuous evolvement of digital transformation, but the way we see it is that, we just can't stop and be happy with what we have. We need to continue to move forward. And I think your digital commerce and your digital development toolkit brought us the capability to do so. So I think, we're going to be adding more and more functionalities to ease the experience of our customers, not to make them complex, but make it ease. And I think, I look forward to continuously working with you guys on the new APIs that you'll be developing with us to enhance the customer satisfaction.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, Kenny. And indeed, we also look forward to even achieving more and innovating more with your team on this new platform. So Kenny, tell us a little bit about how the project went.
In a nutshell, better than expected. because I think our previous web and the app development took almost like over 24 months to just get the platform correct, get the UIs correct, and roll it out for testing. But we were very amazed at the rate of the speed that you guys are providing the API. So we were actually able to get everything done, designed or planned, design, architect, and develop and roll out in 12 months. And especially on a MSA architecture on a cloud-based, which not only decreased the maintenance effort, but it actually simplified many of the things that we do moving forward. So, your digital commerce and, where you guys designed it and build a unique UI experience for us to really take this and think about what we can deliver to the customers versus what functionality do we need to work on and do we need to develop to make sure A can go from go to B to C to D. We have now flexibility going from A to all the way to Z by 1-2 steps, skipping some of those. And I think, that doesn't really talk about the real truth about their experience, but perhaps this would. I think our development time was saved by 30% and continuously moving, improved. I think I talked about it before where, we were at a 2-month rollout schedule to 2 weeks on the urgent ones. Now we're at 2 hours to 30 minutes, depending on where we are. And of course, it only not changed the way we thought about designing, but we also thought and made us change about how the service should be provided, how the protocol should be called. So I think Amadeus support around the agile and the open source technology with your own methodology really did help. So I think 30% savings on a comprehensive development, testing, and rollout says a lot about the project itself.
Thanks, Kenny. We are very happy to hear also that Korean Air felt that the project and the migration was a big success. Mm-hmm. Well, could you share a little bit, some concrete results with us?
Sure. So I think, measured this after the rollout about 6 months, and we saw an increase of 51% on the mobile app usages and 47% usage increase on our website. And I think the load time, I mentioned this before, but the single sub-second core server response was improved by over 30% or more, depending on where it is. But average is about 32%. This is more of a technology term, but from a customer perspective, I can get my responses quicker, even in a bad, connected mode. That helps me to feel comfortable that I'm being noticed, and also I'm serving my needs. And from a sales perspective, we noticed 10% increase. We're hoping for more, but of course the pandemic has decreased our demand on the passenger side. But 10% increase on our website and mobile, especially the 10% is total combination of app and web versus 2019. But actually there was about 50% more increase in sales on the mobile side totally. So we see almost majority of our domestic sales are being booked out from our mobile app, and over 90% of the check-ins in the domestic are done through our app. So that actually gave us confidence that we did something right, but that doesn't mean we're going to stop here. And you guys know that we're always constantly talking about what's next. So I look forward to it. But I hope that gives you some, or the attendees who's thinking about using the digital APIs to do your next digital transformation, give some ideas as to what kind of improvements they can see.
I will. Thank you so much, Kenny. Thanks for joining us here today in this session and for all the insights that you have shared. So take care for now. Look forward to seeing you in person very, very soon. And kamsahamnida.